show going on. We are uplifting the voices of Black folks, of the Black Lives Matter protest, and just the movement as a whole. So this is what it's going to be going on today. We also have a video promoting the census. A really rad organization is putting together some cool things. So we are going to play that video as soon as I jump off this stage right now with my octopus arms. Video. One more thing.
You're going to have to do pretty much all of that again with our action block.
Great. Get to do it again? Fantastic. I have a whole script. Is that Deborah? Hey, Deb. What's up, Deb? Why did y'all make me a host? This is fun. I like this. I like when people aren't here. Hi. I said I like this. I like when people aren't here so I could mess up and it's fine. Are we good? Do I get to do it again? Oh, hey, sorry. I'll try to talk more. So I get to do this all over again. Fantastic. Hi. Welcome to Sacred Voices Open Mic. We have our open mics every fourth Friday of the month. This is the fourth Friday of the month for June. I don't know when our next fourth Friday of the month is because math is hard. Sometime in July. I don't know if you count the fours. It'll be there. Is it on my birthday? It's not on my birthday. My birthday is July 31st. I'm a Leo. So, want to give me a birthday present. The thing. I realized I didn't introduce myself. My name is Bree, or RTQ2. You can find me on social medias as RTQ2. Am I doing something wrong? I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, sorry. I'm scared. I see Jesse in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So, I was saying something about Sacred Voices, and then my brain did the brain thing. The 24th of next month, you can come and join us for our open mic. You can come, be with me, kick it, because I will be there. I've been at all of the open mics, I think, besides one. Yeah, cool. So, Sacred Voices is a really rad organization that just promotes all the rad things. We try to uplift our community as much as possible. So, if you want to donate to Sacred Voices, you can donate here, if you're looking at the thing, to Sacred Voices on Venmo. We don't have Cash App yet. We should get a Cash App. This thing, we should get all the money. PayPal, Cash App, Stripe, Square. Ooh, my face. Hi. Hi, it's my face. So for this open mic, we are uplifting the voices of Black folks, of the Black Lives Matter protests, of the Black Lives Matter movement. We just want to create space and just have people come in and talk about their experiences and just be whoever they are during this moment and just feel whatever they feel during this moment. As I decide to octopus my arms out of this stage, we have a video from a really rad organization doing really rad things. They're talking about the census. So we're going to play that video and I'm going to octopus arms off of this stage starting now. Okay, bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm Heather with Parent Possible, and I'm here with an important message about the census. Historically, children under 5 are undercounted in the census. This year, let's make sure they're all counted. Some $13 billion are at stake for very important programs like early childhood education. Making sure you get counted makes sure that we get the funding we deserve. You can respond online, by phone, or by mail. It's safe, simple, and secure. In Colorado, everyone counts.
Hey, what's up? I'm back. Did you all enjoy that video? Did you get the knowledge that you needed? I sure hope so. I got the knowledge I needed, so do the thing. Yes. Cool. So I am a poet, so I guess I got to do some poems. It'll be cool. It'll be rad. I keep saying rad. Who am I? Someone from Boulder? I don't know what happened. My Boulder senses is coming out again. So I am going to do a couple of poems. Also, I just want to talk about my experiences with the Black Lives Matter protesting and organizing and movements as a whole. So I'm an activist. I'm not an organizer. An organizer is someone who drives the train. An activist is the people who are on the train, going towards the destination. So I am out here fighting for my people, my community, but I'm mainly out here fighting for Black trans folks in general. Black trans people are usually not represented in the movement for Black Lives Matter. They get kind of outshined by other things that happen. So My responsibility as a human being is to uplift those voices and make sure that people know that, these things are happening. Black trans people are also getting murdered, and they are also valid and, need to be protected as well. So if you do not know what's happening, please look up names like Tony McDay, Rhea Milton, and just folks like that. I'm going to do poems now because I feel like got to do some poems now, and it'll be cool. And it'll be great. And I realize I gotta keep talking because silence is weird. Aston, which poem should I do? I don't know. The first one. This is the second one. I don't have a title for this one. I feel like I should title my poems. I realize I don't title my poems, but cool. Pride Month, Juneteenth, Black Lives Matter. Oh, can you sit on my panel? Tokenism, exhaustion, fetishization. Did you see this video of Black Death check-ins? Not from Black friends, check-ins, still not from Black friends, check-ins, still not from Black friends, not from anyone. You wonder if God is real or just a Venmo notification sound, ka-ching, tithing, ka-ching, thinking of you, ka-ching, God currently is not available at this time, ka-ching, I'm sorry you're going through this. Let me know if you need anything. XOXO. These black bodies had Venmos too. I pluck white teeth and white masks from out of my mouth, floss the white tears out of my eyelashes. I pray for my family members who remain unnoticed. Hashtags, you pray for a quicker quarantine. I pray for my family members still living without resources. You pray for the bars to open soon. I pray for my family members found in suitcases at the bottoms of rivers. You pray for myself to shut up. I wonder how long it would take my body to sink back into the ocean. If I dip my toe in it, will my ancestors try to save me? Pride Month, Juneteenth, Black Lives Matter, Facebook comments, yay! Tokenism, exhaustion, no rest for the darker ones. Did you see this video of insert Black Death check-ins? Not from Black friends, check-ins. Still not from Black friends, check-ins. Ka-ching! So that's one. I do not like having no one here to clap for me. That is sad. Thank you. That's like every poet's like nightmare. It's like you're doing poetry and then no one claps and you're like, was it bad? What did I do wrong? Huh. Okay, I have one more. I don't know. I have a couple more. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm going to do as many as I want because Aston told me so, and Aston is the big boss. Cool. This one is also still untitled. Y'all are getting all the untitled poems, and it's great. Maybe this is like a copyright that my brain is like, you can't steal any of Bree's poems because they're all untitled. Anyway. Poems are spaceships, a pair of Air Jordans to get you to the moon, taking us on safer journeys than jets, than broken promises, than the media could ever. Quicker journeys than walking, than running, than skipping when you know joy is your birthright, but never as beautiful as my back under sheets, kissing your lips, you become my safe haven. These poems sing a sweet song, throws a tear gas can back, singing we gon' be alright, knowing that everything is alright, knowing everything is here for us. I reach out to catch the laughter, to cut my lover's cheek, to grab the nearest star and place it within a black body. You see, this is how birth is made. I need a kiss. Spaceships move against the flow of the earth like a meteor. I miss the dinosaurs. Are we next? So quiet. Like knowing you, like knowing me will always be there all day. I wait for family members to board my ship. Head to the first star, kiss a black body, poems call to you. Let me love you against the dangers, against the world. Thank you. That was it. Yeah. Oh, the faint claps. I really appreciate it. Y'all gonna make me cry. Also, someone is here to do the poems, but I don't think they know where they're supposed to be going. Oh, I guess I'm doing more poems. Wow. I wish I was is it comedic? Comedy? English is not my first language. I wish I was comment so I could blast off from over there. I also wish I was funny. Oh man, write in the comments what your wish is. What do you wish that you could have? I wish I was funny. That is my wish. Cool. Hey, I see another face. Hello. I'm going to do one more and then you're going to get up on the mic, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I realize I just volunteered you. I am so sorry. Don't be nervous. I'm nervous. I gotta host all this. People being nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, I have one more. And then a dope poet is going to get up on the mic so I can take a breath and calm my heart that's like beating out of my chest. Cool. Wait. I'll do a love poem. That'll be cool. I'm going to do a love poem to Sweat because it was hot today. It's been hot all week. So this is called an homage to Sweat. This sweat pours, this sweat drips, this sweat pours, drips, and dries. This sweat is sweet, this sweat is salty. This sweat exists under my favorite black t-shirts, in between my favorite bed sheets, in between her bed sheets, her hips, her arms mixes with her sweat. This sweat knows no boundaries. This sweat are invisible tattoos. This sweat makes my skin look beautifully brown, which makes it look soft to touch. Do you want to touch me? This sweat is generational libations, blesses the earth when it forms upon soil. This sweat has never been enslaved, never been jailed, never been restrained. This is free sweat. This is liberated sweat. This is endless sweat. This sweat is hot. It is hot outside. It's been hot all week, y'all. It's finally hot. Finally a time to feel my sweat. The sun calls for it. Like a lover quarantined for too long, this sweat pours, this sweat drips, this sweat pours, drips, and dries. This sweat is mine. So that's it. I gotta know your name, love. What's your name? Tania. Tania? What's your artist name? You got an artist name? You got an artist name? No? Okay, cool. So coming up to the mic, we got Tania. She a dope poet. She gon' bless y'all. I'm ready to be blessed. So Tania, all the things.
Okay, my name is Tania. So I have some pieces here. Okay. This one inspired me about the George Floyd's killing. So it's not finished, but I'm gonna say what I have. Okay. I did not want to write poetry today. I did not want to feel the pain of George Floyd's death. The injustice weighing down on my spine is crushing me. I cannot breathe. I am dying and you don't even care. The color of my skin will forever be targeted. To you, I am an angry black woman, a threat, right? So you're frightened, and you welcome death to the color of our skin. And it's chasing me with oppression, eating me away like some sort of obsession. I'm tired. Tired of black people being killed by the justice system. That is my first piece. Thank you. And then thank you. And this one is, the beginning is, I do not own the beginning of this poem. It is from Portia O. She is a poet. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let me just say that I'm a very beautiful person. I'm sweet and intelligent and funny and awkward, and I just had to say that. Only because I'm a little tired of the stereotype about the angry black woman. Whoop-de-doo, right? Because as you can see, I am black and I'm a woman and I'm not angry at all. I'm mad as hell. I'm so mad. I'm getting ready to beat everyone up. I'm sorry, I messed up that part. I'm mad that people come up to me wanting to touch my hair. No, you cannot touch my hair. You cannot sit there and judge where I come from. Just because I can talk like this doesn't mean I can't get angry quick. I can't be loud, I can't yell, I can't express myself in the most passionate and fiercest ways that lie in my heart because, well, I'm not supposed to yell. I'm not bitter and I'm not angry. But if this keeps up, I'll be pretty pissed off. And hey, it won't be a surprise to them. I'm just so tired of being pretty for a black girl, tired of having good hair for a black girl. Or wait, the one that gets me the most. You look better when your hair is straight. Did I ask? Why does my hair have to be straight like a white woman's to be beautiful? I like my curls and I like my naps. My black is beautiful. Our black is beautiful. All shades of melanin, all differences, all similarities. We're beautiful as a whole and as individuals. God forbid I wear something tight or a little short because our hips and our curves fill out an outfit. We're judged and we're tired. I am not sorry that my dress rides up because it's not my fault. I won't change who I am to fit your wants. As a woman, there's doubts. As black, there's doubts. Now as black women, there's doubts beyond measure, and we prove these wrong every time. Our black is beautiful. And I don't need you to see it for me to know it. I am not an angry black woman. I am a woman with a heart and a mind of her own. Thank you. Okay. And this one is called To the Flag. We pledge allegiance to your flag of the United States of America and to your republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for who? For you, for some, not for us, not for our people. Stop saying we are equal and lined up with equality, because the whole damn economy is all sorts of corruption. Constantly waiting for one of us to fall with no way to give us a hand to stand tall. No way for us to stand our ground, because we are always on the ground grasping for air, and prejudice is always complimenting our hair. Why does your hair look nappy, and why aren't you happy? I'm mad. I'm mad because we need to code switch the personality we were born with, changing the way our words creep out of our mouths, told, you sound ghetto, you're whitewashed. What's wrong with the way I talk? I follow the way y'all walk and I'm still behind. I'm still behind the fact that we're given stereotypes on the news. His shoes had a red bandana tied on them. He must be part of a gang, right? He's bound to end up in jail, right? This is what happens when you are born a person of color. White privilege is for others, but see, we are always behind, right? Always confined to the ways of the world. Land of the free, get on one knee, 'cause I'm ready to stand with my head held high. Ready to fight with my words, 'cause the Native Americans were here first. Sorry, not sorry, Christopher Columbus. Thank you. And then that's it for now. Okay. Yes.
Wow, I love poets. You're a dope poet. I love that. How can people find you on social media? What's your handle? Come here. How can people find you on social media? Put your ats in there so that people follow you. Give you some coins if you want.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook, Tania. It's spelled Taniya, and my last name is Mills, Mills.
Cool. No
Yeah.
Instagram?
Instagram, it's _just_peachy_.
Dope. Love it. Sorry, I forget things.
It's okay. Okay.
I can be the weird one on stage. Sorry. Hi. I'm supposed to be on the mic. I apologize. Hand sanitizer. Cool. What time is it? It is time for me to read this paper. Cool. So, we are broadcasting live on Denver Open Media 92.9 FM and 89.3 HD3. Denver Open Media is dedicated entirely to local artists like featuring Sacred Voices, our dope organization. If you would like to hear more Sacred Voices, so me, my voice, and other people's voices, on the radio, you can vote on the programs you like online at denveropenmedia.org or via the app at denver.open.media. Cool, love that. I didn't know that you could vote for your faves on the thing. You should vote for us, because then I'd come back and be on the radio more, and you could listen to my voice more. I don't know if people like my voice or not, but here it is. Cool. I think I have a nice voice. It's a cool voice. It's a voice. It is a voice. I have to do a poem, right? I'm not going to do a poem. I'm going to uplift some of the activists that have been going on during the Black Lives Matter protests here in Denver. So we have dope dope activists, dope artists, and organizers like Korea White, Ase Tu, Bianca McCon, Carrie Joy, Adri Norris, who just painted that lovely Black Lives Matter mural on, I think it's Broadway Street. I could be wrong, I'm sorry. Who else is doing the organizing? That is dope. That is dope. There are organizers up in Boulder, at the University of Colorado Boulder, doing the organizing, like Olivia Gardner, Ruth. It's actually Ruth's birthday today. Wait a second, Ruth, if you're watching this, happy birthday. I already told you happy birthday, but happy birthday. I'm gonna shout you out on Sacred Voices. I doubt you're ever going to watch this until I tell you to watch this. So happy birthday. But please support your local organizers here in Denver. Like I said, their names are Korea White, Bianca McCon, Ase Tu, Lady Speech is doing the work. Who else is doing the work? Adri Norris is doing the work. Carrie Joy is doing the work. Our amazing councilwoman, Candy C. DeBaca, is doing the work. They're all doing the work. Please support women of color. Please support Black women. That is the thing. I still have more time before our amazing comedy person goes on. Dang it. This is hard work. I don't like this. I don't like this. Someone give me a number between like 1 and 10. 7. I'm gonna do the 7th poem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, wow, cool. It's the poem I've never done before. So, new stuff. And this poem is actually titled, so if you steal it, I will know. It's called 'Cause I Love Them. Black queer boy asks deep within themselves on if they are surviving or not. They ask this to wonder if someone like them can truly exist as black without the bullet wounds, exist as queer without the expectations of marriage, exist as trans without proving it's possible. An answer from the ribs come. You have been surviving, been getting reconnected with your roots and talking to ancestors, been healing, been in conversation with joy, been loving, been being loved back, been eating, been drinking water. You are doing all the necessary things. Black queer boys still ask themselves again on if they are surviving or not. Because on some mornings they feel as if they aren't. They feel as if their shoulders are made out of lead and feet paper mache, and one day they won't come up from the ground. Black queer boy convinces themselves that their attempts in joy and friendship are all for nothing sometimes. They wallow in it, marinate their bodies in repeated lies. An answer from their throat comes. Your attempts have changed many, reconstructed lives and thoughts. Your shoulders hold love stories that exist between bodies and sheets. You come from the ground. Find strength there. You glorious black queer boy have done many things while surviving. Black queer boy asks themselves once more, screams it into their collarbones on if they are surviving or not. It has been a question they have had since the moment of birth. They look at their soiled colored hands, their heart that knows no gender, their desires to love black women. Is this truly surviving? Their collarbones scream back at them. Yes, your skin is beautiful and grows the best ideas from your garden. Your heart has been protected by those before you, urging you to keep loving as a revolutionary act. If I have to tell you this again, you will not get an answer back. This is what surviving is. Thank you. That is it. That is all. Wow, the claps. I appreciate y'all. You're going to make me cry. That is that's one thing I like suck out of people is their claps. Like, if you clap for me, I'd probably fall in love with you. Cool. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I might fall in love with you. I'm a Leo, so I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Does Deb want to go early? This is my question. Does Deb want to go early? What else is going on in Denver? Ooh, I know what else is going on in Denver. And if people haven't done the thing that is going on in Denver, then you need to do the thing. Let me see. If I can find it. Hold please. I can't have random silence on the radio, so here we are. Okay, Cool. Really quickly, if the people who are listening, if the people who are watching this, if you have not demanded justice for Elijah McClain, please do so now. He was a black teenager, a black youth, a young black boy who was murdered by Aurora Police Department for literally no reason. There are many things that you can do. You can call Governor Polis. You can call the mayor of Aurora, whose name is Mike Kaufman, apparently. You can call the district attorney, Dave Young. You can call the district chief judge, Emily E. Anderson. You can call the deputy chief judge, Emily E. Anderson. Oh, I said that twice. You can call her twice. Do the thing. You can call deputy city attorney, Nancy Rogers. Aurora City Attorney Daniel Brotzman. Call all of these people, call up your people, demand justice for this black young person that had his life taken away from him. So if you have not heard his name, please learn his story. Please listen to the words that he, uttered after all of this has happened. Please just be someone who demands justice for us. What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong.
You're doing great.
Great, I'm doing great.
Deb wants to go later.
Deb wants to go later.
So we're gonna bring up our friend here.
Okay, cool. That's so good. I'm gonna clean the mic for you and everything. Gonna save me from going up early. I love this. Make sure you clean the mic. Because coronavirus. I hope y'all are washing your hands at home for more than 20 seconds and wearing your face mask. I was watching this video of people in like the council and they were like, I don't have to wear a face mask, and I was like, Anyway, cool. So coming up, we have this amazing, dope person. They go by 9. So y'all gonna get this blessing, whether you like it or not. So 9's coming up, and I hope y'all enjoy. So, like still, cause I keep talking on the mic. Ooh. Sorry, I need to talk more.
I'm about to perform one of my songs called Loaded Gun. Alright. Real solid kill come through, scary nigga like Michael Jackson look like. But a new song, got a playlist with 24 on. When I start to get pissed, mind the white come out. I'm shooting first motherfucker, they open their mouth. And I don't give a fuck how fucking it feel. We gon' see how you feel when it's not from still. These hoes ain't special, they can get it too. Really about who you are, it's the heart of you. The small OG tells me to be in this lane. Strong listen, mine is every sentence, yeah. See it in my silence, I'm gonna speak real loud. I'm a threat to these niggas, say this shit repel. How you shit, this shit, just read dictionary, right? Just read these books when I was young, call it heresy. Harry was special, was around by the muggles, everything's cause did, I was guys in trouble. Sitting writing stanzas, something like a Mozart, and every lyric either came from the brain or the heart. Arguing with a jester only made 2 fools. No, I got that arm and hammer, and I call that bitch my tool. It's when you got that hidden anger hidden in your heart, enough to empty a whole clip and tear a nigga ass apart. I will never give a fuck about what a hater gotta say. See what I learned is self-love. I see that's the better way, but they see me by myself. Dog, I'm known to keep it so, and I don't like saying too much. Most of these niggas is some bozos, but they say I'm crazy, cause you don't think I know what you done. I've been running from my trauma, baby. I gotta keep this loaded gun. Only God, he feel my pain lately, it ain't been the same. Make me let my crazy out like I'm back in that crazy house. See, you never felt my pain, and most these niggas, they can't relate. When you see me, I'm always solo, cause most motherfuckers, they really fake. The type to talk behind your back and use you for their own self-gain. I don't even fuck with my own brother, even looking at it as the same. I'm ready to shoot some shit up like I was running through Columbine. Funny thing, I'm living in Colorado at the same time. Running the streets all day, trying to sell it, flip the weight. Every job I get, I got problems, I can't find my place to stay. It's your life that's in danger when I'm starting to feel this anger. That's 1,000 years of hurt, all under one angle. While I'm looking up at the sky, asking God for forgiveness. I done been nice to these niggas, and the Lord is my witness. What don't kill you make you stronger, and I totally agree. I done been through so much shit, I swear the Lord, he walk with me like Huey is back. Huey is back. Got these niggas in the ghetto all strapped up with gas. After years of repression, we ain't taking no more. Your anger had you trying to kill a nigga by the corner store, but you say I'm crazy, Cause you don't think I know what you done. I've been running from my trauma, baby. I gotta keep this loaded gun.
This one, my second one's called America.
My feet is in shackles, my heart is in chains. Lord, please break me from this life, it's so deranged. I'm walking in the cold, little nigga bundled up, and it make it twice as hard when you forced to stand up on your feet all alone. I'm looking for the shoulder, but I don't need one hard body like a boulder. They wanna see a young black person throw their life away, something like the old days, what they did with smart slaves. Jealousy and intimidation had them at your name, a pretty face, nice body, and some brains will do the same. We steal from each other, we kill each other like Tupac said, it's time to be real with each other. Too black for the white kids, too white for the blessed. But I'm like, fuck everybody equipped with C4 and straps. Running around through the city like who wanted with me. I'm willing to die right here like a man on my feet. Living in America with the KKKs. I'm young, black, and gay. Stay strapped every day. Light skin, thought you was my damn thing. When the laws come around, talking all your white slang like. Somebody should've told these niggas that money don't make you real. It's a couple hungry niggas, and for that bag they will kill. And I'm begging for a op nigga to cross my damn path. Nigga know it's murder time, give him gas, no mask. Don't be asking for no smoke if you calling for the laws. You a bitch ass nigga, should've seen it all along. Too black for the white kids, too white for the blessed. But I'm like, fuck everybody equipped with C4 and straps. Living in America with the KKKs. I'm young, black, and gay. Stay strapped every day. Got me feeling like Snoop off the wire, looking for a fucking stain or it's murder for a hire. Too black for the white kids, too white for the blacks. But I'm like, fuck everybody equipped with C4 and straps. Living in America with the KKKs, where I'm never gonna be free, incarcerated as slaves. Ayy, too black for the white, too white for the blacks. Had to live in the ghetto where the blacks be at. Had to live in the burbs, niggas thought it was cool. Now I live in the middle like Malcolm do.
That was cool. I gotta take off my mask. Man, that was cool. You're dope. Can people find you on social media? How can people? Not right now. Okay. It was exclusive. So people who are here, you got the exclusive part. So you should definitely go on the social media. Cause wow. Okay. What I'm going to do. Ooh, I have a couple of organizations that if people aren't paying attention to Black Lives Matter protesting, you should pay attention to all the things. So there are dope organizations. BLM 5280 is our Black Lives Matter chapter. Please pay attention to what they are doing on the ground. They're doing all the great things. Please give them all of your money. Really cool youth organizations like the one that I work for, Project Voice. We are doing really cool things. We are making care packages for some of the protesters. We are doing like street med kits. We are still doing our care packages for our families during this COVID-19 crisis. So if you want to do the thing with Project Voice or BLM 5280, please do. Creative Strategies for Change is doing really cool things. Oh, I have to go in my brain to find all the things. It's like the little SpongeBob meme where they're all running around in the brain and it's like, what? Where's all the things? I don't know. Who else? Ooh, the Chrysalis House. The Chrysalis House is a sex-positive co-op that has been making a lot of care packages for protesters down at the Capitol. They are making care packages for sex workers, for women. They run really cool things. They have munches where it's a sexual, ethical talk where they just talk about random things with a bunch of Black people, and it's really cool. I don't know why I'm blanking on the names. Becky and Shanae run the Chrysalis House. They are really cool. You should follow them. Do all the things. Who else am I missing? I am missing people. For the people that I'm missing, please know that it's not hard feelings. My brain is just mush right now. Oh, I guess I have a poem to do. Or if people want to do poems, and they can do poems, I guess I have a poem. Okay. Why did y'all make me a host? Anyway. So this one is literally titled "The Title Will Come to Me," which is hilarious because that's how I title my things. So, a title will come to me. My body carries other women in my mouth. Behold a sister, a mother, a daughter, a lover, a femme, someone who I used to be. They all gather around the oceans in my stomach, crying and rage for a world too scared to say Black and woman and transgender and loved all at the same time. How many bodies will gather here? How many times will I have to die while reading hashtags like obituaries? How many months do I have to tithe and bleed to get an answer back? How many times will I see my face in a name? In Sandra Bland, Rakaya Boyd, Tanisha Anderson, Yvette Smith, Anaya Jones, Marsha P. Johnson, Yahira Nesby, Cupcake McKinney, and Brianna Hill. My body carries other women in my mouth. My mouth holds stories of women and femmes who become gods without consent. I've become familiar with the sour taste of obituaries and solved cases, and yet I wonder how many bodies will be here tonight. Thank you. That's all I got. I gotta keep. You want? Hey, you want to do some poems? I know you're here. You still here. You want to do some poems, or you want me to do one more? Do you want to do? I don't know. You want me to do one more? Okay. Pick a number between like 1 and 15. 2. I can't do that one. I did that one. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You said 14, right? Cool. It's an I am poem. I love I am poems. I suggest to everyone listening to this and watching this just to write an I am poem. Who are you? Make every sentence I am and then keep going with it. Cool. So, I am a collection of bones, a graveyard of open plots waiting to be filled with soft bodies. I am the Atlantic Ocean and whatever lives at the bottom of it, a baptismal, a pulpit, a preacher, all the souls that jumped ship, the product of those who chose freedom even through death. I am my friend's smile, my mother's adornment, my grandmother's strength, my grandfather's stubbornness. I am always wanting my father, never knowing how to forgive him, always angry, forever sad, someone struggling with anxiety and trauma and things my tongue does not know how to name. I am wanting to go to therapy soon. I actually go to therapy. Y'all should go to therapy. It's great. Therapy's cool. People just pay to talk to you. It's great. Anyway, I am in love with my body, overjoyed with my stretch marks. I am not a woman, not a man, something you could never understand. I am missing Prince often. I am queer. I am the protector of my crown and my people, the survivor of what should have never happened, riots that filled with Black bodies, protecting Black bodies, knowing it is our duty to win. I am still growing and alive. That's it. That's all I have. You want to do some poems? Come do some poems. Wait, where's the thing? I gotta clean it for you. Yeah, grab the thing. COVID. This Rona's not gonna grab us today. Oh, I was just saying Miss Rona's not gonna grab us today. I'm sorry. I just don't want people to get sick. They gotta put the thing up your nose to get like to the thing where like it's uncomfortable. But get tested if you feel sick. You know. This has come like an informational show. Wow. Look at me doing all the things. Make sure you're washing your hands. Are people washing? I'm going to do that every time I clean this mic. Are you washing your hands for more than 20 seconds? Are you singing the Stevie Wonder happy birthday? Not the regular happy birthday, but the Stevie Wonder one? Wash your hands. Why did you want me to get okay?
Okay. So I have a piece called Human. Okay. It's a constant cycle of breaking and healing, hurting and feeling, fixing and mending. This journey is never ending. To be human is to experience heartbreak at first hand, to watch a snowflake land on your nose, to go and smell the beautiful roses just waiting for you. To be human is to come home at 2 a.m. and smiling for no reason because of the fun you just had. Going to concerts and experiencing life beyond your comforts. Going outside and applying your 5 senses to the world outside. Crying because you're hurt and you just want to experience happiness. Seeing someone you love die right in front of you, from being at the low of your lows to the high of your highs. But the lows and highs is this never-ending cycle. To be human is to grow from this little seed into this beautiful tree of life, to feel alive, to learn and love your experiences, to know that there will always be differences between you and another human. To be human is to live a good life. Now, every human has their own definition of how to live a good life, but mine is to never stop striving for more, to always go up to that door and receive new opportunities. Stop settling for less and maybe you wouldn't be such a mess. To feed your soul with positivity and stop leaving a hole in your mind for negativity. To be human is to understand that you do and don't have free will. You can go around shooting other humans, but your actions will have some consequences. But go and free your mind into whatever you like. We are made of all those thoughts who have built and broken us. But you are free to be who you want to be. You are free to do what you want to do. Free will allows you to choose the person you've always wanted to be. Yes. And then I have another one. It is called, let me look for it, sorry. Brown Skin Girl, okay. Brown Skin Girl. I wish you loved your skin and all the beauty that's within your pigmented skin. I wish you loved your beautiful brown eyes and thighs. I know you sometimes don't, 'cause society loves to hear your cries and tie lies to your skin. I wish you loved your kinky curly hair, wearing it with confidence because it's your crown. If they stare, it's because they're jealous of all your beautiful hair, the way your roots form into beauty. And then I have, thank you. Okay. This is called TV On. I be having to sleep with the TV on because my mind be too loud at night. Quiet rooms be super loud, too many crowds running around on the clouds that are in my brain. But tonight, the TV drains my thought about you because it is too loud at night. Too many crowds running around on the clouds that are in my brain. But tonight, I hope you know why I have to sleep with the TV on at night. And then I have this one. It's called, It's called Past. Let go. You are not your past. Stop dwelling over stuff you cannot go back and change. Move on. He is not worth your time. Don't waste your time on people that do not deserve your presence. Look forward to you, who you will become despite it all. You are not your past. So stop letting it mold into who you are. Let it go. Let them go. And then that's all I have. And you can find me on Facebook, Tania Mills, or on Instagram, it's _just_peachy_. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, I'm back. I have things. I don't know. I have things for you all. Remember when I was talking about those organizers and activists and, oh, thank you. Yeah. No. Technical difficulties of trying to get all the things. Remember those activists and organizers that I was talking about in Denver? Korea White, Ase 2, Bianca McCon, Lady Speech. Do you know any more organizers in Denver who've been doing things? No? Follow them. Adri Norris, Carrie Joy, Candy C. Tabaka, dope organizations, BLM 5280 is doing dope things. The Chrysalis House is doing dope things. Project Voice, YASPA, SVL. I'm doing acronyms, I apologize. Creative Strategies for Change. Yes, cool. It is 32. I have to make up time for Deb. Oh, blah, 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 blah. This is the time where I wish I could sing, because then I could just sing and just take up time. Man, in the comments section, what is a profession that you wish you had? I wish I could sing or be funny. Those are the things that I wish I had. I need to do a poem because it's 7:33 and I need to make time for Deb. Okay. Ooh, I'll do a poem about spring because I didn't get a spring because coronavirus happened. So sad. Spring is my favorite season. This is also untitled, so cool. I saw my stretch marks on the barks of bearing trees. They giggle with tulips. Flowers point at budding pansies growing from my hips. They welcome it. Another flower for the garden, they say. Another black boy alive, my grandmother says. Another season, I say. My lips know seasons change. They soften themselves like petals and allow love to flow like water. They know what it means to be here in love, next to each other in the sun, where the color of the sky is what we make of it. The sun marries me to my skin, proclaiming us black and alive, and we jump the broom. I welcome it. Another love made true in my favorite season. Another black boy alive, living in spring. Thank you. I keep doing short poems. I wish I had longer poems. This is the thing that I struggle with as a poet, is like, I'm gonna do a short poem and then I get to like events like that. Are you heading out? Oh no, thank you for the amazing blessings. Please get your social media so that we can follow you and hear your music, because it was dope. If you get some CDs, I will buy it. I'm gonna be in contact with you. I'm gonna email you. I have your email. I'm gonna email you. Alrighty, love that. I feel like people are like, who are they talking to? I don't know what to talk about. We're looking for board members. If you are just now tuning in, Sacred Voices is looking for board members. If you want to be a board member, if you have a very strong dedication to your community, if you just need some time to kill and you are free, like you don't have any other responsibilities going on in your life and you want to be a board member, come be a board member. We don't have an application yet, but my brain will make an application for you if you email us. What is it? Oh, what is it like? It is really cool being a board member, but it is also really like challenging. It's like juggling rocks, but they're hot, but it's like, it feels good after each turn. So you get to like run the show. You get to do what you want to do with the show. You get to talk to Aston. Aston's really cool. Y'all don't know who Aston is because like he's only been up here like once, and people are like, who's Aston? Who does Bree keep talking about? Aston is dope. He's doing the dope things. Just come be a board member so you can meet Aston and see how dope he is. He plays a guitar. You can maybe hear. We have board meetings. Maybe we can have like a guitar session during our board meeting. I'm just trying to guilt people into becoming a board member. I can. Nonprofit life. Oh, I love it. It's cool. Nonprofit life is cool. It sucks you in because it's like, I want to do all the things for this nonprofit and no one will stop me, until you have to like stop yourself, where it's like, well, hey, doing too much. You're doing great things, but you're doing too much. Which is why I really like Project Voice. Project Voice is a nonprofit that trains, employs, and organizes young people of color to tackle issues in their community, to create equity, and to foster youth-adult partnerships. So instead of us speaking for our youth, we have our youth speak for them. They run the programs, they run the presentations, they run everything that happens during Project Voice. We just kind of step back and we're like, we're the adults just in case anything happens. But then the youth are like, yes, I run this. So that is that. I don't know. Politics? Oh, yeah. If you have a Confederate statue in your city, in your town, tear it down. Or ask your city to tear it down if you want to do it the nice way. But tear it down. Do the thing. It'll be cool. We just got 2 of ours torn down at Civic Center Park, and then also on Colfax. They were like, no more statues. None of. And I also think they got rid of the one that sits at the Capitol building as well. So like all of these statues that like were memorializing and all the things, like what do they do for us? They don't do anything for us. So as a non-affiliate Sacred Voices person, as Breonna Hill, as the individual, I want you all to tear down your Confederate statues. See what I did there, Aston? Now we're not in trouble because I said it individually. That's what I be doing on my Facebook. I'm like, as an individual, I think this. And people are like, don't you worry? I'm like, nope, I said it as an individual. Can't get my organization in trouble because that's what I said. Yeah. Next is Mount Rushmore. Yeah, it is. But there's also like a bigger one. Isn't there like a wall? But it's just like a random, like...
That's a Confederate thing.
Yeah, it's just like a random wall. That one next. Mount Rushmore and then the other one. Gotta... Oh, yeah, and then there's Stapleton. I used to live right across the street from Stapleton. I'm from Park Hill. And I was like, why do we have this place called Stapleton? If you were in Denver, there are a lot of petitions going around. There are a lot of just noise going around about getting Stapleton removed as the name. I don't know what we want to have Stapleton renamed as, but not Stapleton, not a KKK member. So if you're in Denver, make sure you pay attention to what's happening in the politics, do all the things. Man, talking is... I don't know how these hostess do it. I don't know. Y'all are... My writing process? No one wants to hear about my writing process. Aston wants to hear about my writing process. So what I do is I write poems because my brain is like, you know what we should do at 3 o'clock in the morning? Write a poem. And I'm like, this is going to sound so good. I'm like, ooh, and I'm like snapping to myself and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. And then in the morning, when it's not 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, oh, I wrote this. It's too many grammar errors. And then I have to put it in my computer and be like, okay, what I meant to say here, I meant to say this. And then I have a whole new poem. And then I don't perform it for like a month. And then Sacred Voices happens. And then I perform it. Sacred Voices is a dope place to perform your poems that like you're not really confident with yet. Because like, who's going to judge you? All the other people who have poems that aren't really finished yet? No. So that's my writing process. And then I always do those same poems all over again, forever and always, forever and always.
What was your first poem?
What was my first poem? My first poem was a love poem to my white boyfriend who was goth like me during high school. We dated for 5 years, and I still have that poem today. And I just have it just as like a memorial of like why I shouldn't write love poems to white boys. Yeah. Deb is ready. Man, y'all, I hope y'all laugh because Deb is super funny. You're going to laugh because Deb is super funny. So we have Deb. Deb uses they, them pronouns, and they're a dope comedian. I want to say comic, but that doesn't sound right. They're a dope comedian. They're based in Boulder. Get their information, follow them on social media, and do the thing. I'm going to octopus my arms away from the mic unless you all need me on the mic. I'm good. I can octopus away. There we go.
All right. Hello to everyone. I know you're confused. You're seeing a lovely brown individual on your screen. I get it. I know I look like The Weeknd if he respected women. That's a tough thing for people to figure out during these times. The past couple of weeks have been very insane. History building, might I add. I feel like my kids are going to talk to me. They're going to ask me a lot of questions about, like, what was it like, going through a race war? Deb, did you volunteer? Were you out in the forces? And as an immunocompromised Black person, of course I was out here. On GTA 5, I was looting digitally. They asked, was I protesting? I was blowing up electronic gas stations. That's how my praxis works. I'm kind of experiencing this thing called sudden Black fatigue disorder, and some of the symptoms include retweeting about 20 Dr. Umar clips in one sitting, updating your pre-Mecca Malcolm X shrine to that time when you were in an all-white elementary school. So those are some of the symptoms. I feel like a great cure would definitely be, maybe, we should care about Black people. It's kind of crazy, As a comic, I've gotten a lot of invitations to a lot of events. And as somebody, since I cannot be out in the streets, because I have, like, as an immunocompromised person, and black, I am what God calls non-essential, just not needed. That's a very dark joke, and that's not a joke I recommend to say a lot, but, listen, like, let's be real here. A lot of your black friends are probably getting, questions. They have to deal with a lot of questions, and in my case, I've just been sending my Venmo to them. Am I mad that some of the people that I've had to educate in the past week have friends on me? Of course, but you know what? They're all young and May fetishizers anyways, so it's not a big deal. I'm joking. I do want to add that essentially, like, as a black person that it can't really go outside right now, there is a level of guilt. It's like I'm getting all of these performance invites, and to get all these performance invites is like getting invited to the Oscars, and having a seat right next to Issa Rae or Janelle Monáe, But the problem is that there's like 500 tigers right in front of you, so that's sort of, what I'm dealing with right now. It's been tough. I think that during these current times, we need to really protect each other. I feel like comics need to protect other poets. I rag on poets all the time because all of my friends are poets. Bree is a poet. Ruth Woldemichael is a poet. Alex Nguyen, great poet. Mateo, great poet. I do have a lot of issues with y'all because here's my thing. I feel like y'all say things like my pronouns are lavender and honey gold. Like, I feel like y'all say things like, that couldn't be me, I'm a Sagittarius, instead of, taking accountability for your own mediocrity. You'd rather go ahead and, I feel like one day we're all gonna enter this space that astrology is gonna rule our lives so much that one day I'm gonna walk into a courtroom and, vibing, defending people, just, being the juror, the citizen that America needs. And the prosecutor is going to be like, Your Honor, Braxton Williams killed 5 people, set a fire to an aquarium, and stole 2 Twinkies. The evidence is stacked against him. However, we actually just got his natal chart. So, yeah. He's in Aries Mars, and I'm gonna be like, that makes literally no sense, that doesn't matter. But then I'll look to the judge, and he'll just be like, acquitted. And as he snorts an amethyst crystal right off of this gavel, and everyone else, all the other jurors are just gonna be in this weird, like, sparkly makeout session. And I think that's why I think that's really why I'm single in these times. Looking for more jokes. I think, frankly, in terms of, I've had a lot of instances on campus where, I go to CU Boulder, I've had a lot of instances on campus where people have come up to me like I'm some sort of guru for the Zulu Nation. And I want to make it incredibly clear that I am not the baby, I am a baby. Like, I am just starting my spiritual walk in Pan-Africanism, okay? Every time I read Assata Shakur, I fall asleep, okay? Does that mean I'm a fake activist? Perhaps. Does that mean I could be a race traitor? I had to have tough conversations with my friends this week. One of my white friends told me, Deb, please don't come to our house in the race war. You will die. And so those are the certain sacrifices I've been making in these tough times. I feel it's really awkward to do live comedy through Zoom, and I feel like everyone's judging me, and I hope everyone's doing well. Actually, fun fact, I do have some aspirations to do poetry, so I'm just going to read out some of my work. I think I'm going to take some time off of being queer. I'm just not getting the hours I deserve. Okay, listen for a second. For me, dating is like a roller coaster ride. You just have to deal with the constant curves. All right. Give it up, Snaps. So I can hear the snaps echoing off of your jasmine crystals right now. I've been really interested in how white people have been reacting to all of this because, frankly, for me, I've lately just been really fascinated with the tone deafness that I've been experiencing from people that are not my friends. And so I decided to get into white studies. And for me, white studies is essentially speedrunning all 6 seasons of HBO's Girls. I'm really just learning a lot about, there's certain terms like brunch, and I think there's another word, kombucha. I know there's so much I have to learn and absorb in this time. All right. Well, I think searching for more jokes at this point because I feel like live comedy is just stopped, and in order to do comedy, you need this active laughter. You need people, and right now I'm currently looking at a sound control room with very serious looking people, and I'm sure that they're great, but in every comic's heart is this unbearable need to impress and to alleviate some sort of thing. So that's kind of give me a second. I'm getting better notes. Okay, so I feel like on campus people have hi. Hello, Bree. Bree's in the control room right now, and now they're away. That's been great. So I feel like lately, I'm glad that, now it's summer, which means I have to deal with more BS. I used to love the winter, not because I actually like the cold, but it's because I can bundle up. It's because I can be invisible. And everyone's asking, why would you want to be invisible, Deborah? Well, I like to be invisible because right now people come up to me unprovoked and say things like, oh my God, Debbie, how was your summer, babe? Oh my God, I don't care. Listen, I went to Cabo. Oh my gosh, do you know what Cabo is? Can you read? Oh, anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I think we're the same shade now. And usually, I just imagine myself headbutting them until their face turns into pomegranate grinds. But I meditate now. But then I usually realize that I could not survive 1 hour in jail. So instead, I could just be like, oh my God, Lisa, it's actually Rachel. It's all the same to me. Look, you're totally right. We are the same shade, skin tone. We have equal amounts of pigmentation in this case. In which case, I just have to ask, license and registration, please. Hands behind your head, Lisa. Lisa, you have the right to do anything. You have the right to to remain silent. Anything you say and do can be used in a court of law. Yeah. I love cuffing season. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like I kind of, in the weirdest way, this is kind of a piece that I've been thinking about with men. Lately, there's been a lot of discourse on Twitter with men, and I don't have a lot of straight men in my life, so I don't have to deal with it. But for the most part, men are really sensitive. Have you just noticed that lately? For example, I was watching my most favorite video of all time. It's almost like a drug to me. Yes, it's Parasite wins Best Picture. Every time, there's just something so wonderful about watching immigrants win for once. You should see me whenever I watch Moonlight. It just gets my noggin rolling. But lately, I've been looking in the comment sections for some of these videos, and it's always some very angry man. He's like yelling all of these expletives, being very angry, and I just always remember just looking and being like, wow, Adam Driver really prepared for his role. You can tell that he's fresh off of his divorce. Wow, iconic. Couldn't be done better. Also, it's hard to even compliment men sometimes, because one time I was talking to this dude, and he seems really nice or whatever, but I said, I was like making a joke. I was like, man, you kind of look like a discount Drake, but it was supposed to be like on a funny sort of level, on a very friendly sort of level. It wasn't an attack. And the way that he reacted, he was like, bro, like, why? I don't even know you like that. Like, what's the deal? What's the ting? And I'm just like, okay, that's exactly why. Like, sometimes men will just burst out of nowhere and say things like, men don't cheat, we don't cheat, black men don't cheat. And I'm just like, listen, Uncle Jeremiah, we were just asking what your New Year's resolution was. You can go ahead, keep doing what you need to do, but this is not the space for that. So, and also, I feel like quarantine can do something different to you, and it can make you consider the opposite sex. For the most part, I would consider myself very women-aligned, femme-aligned, but it got to the point where I was dealing with a bunch of BS that I was like, you know what? Let me give men a shot. Maybe if I work hard and study, maybe if I just write an essay on Timothy Chalamet, then I can feel better. But that's not how sexuality really works, unfortunately. I think that an example of this is, that's not a joke. I can't. Oh, an example of this right now is like sometimes I kind of miss going to parties because some of the things that men say, especially if they're not of color, is just surprising. Like one time this guy sat right by me, and the first thing he kind of said was, Deb, I just want to let you know I have had black exes. And I'm just like, really? That's interesting. And then I'll just try to mind my own business. But usually there's a TV in front of me, and if I click it on, there's actually Scott Pelley is actually speaking, and he's saying, well, it's just been informed that Colton Barron just told Deborah Sige that he has black exes. So in honor of that, we're going to award him the Purple Medal of Heart. Like, here's the thing. Just because you dated people that are different than you doesn't mean that you are suddenly woke or that you know more about their culture than your partner. Like, my ex was Cambodian. Does that mean I'm a war veteran? You know, these are the questions we have to ask ourselves, you know? So I guess, yeah, these are all the things that I have to say in this time. My Twitter is debtheskep.com, not debtheskep. My Instagram is debthedemo, and these are the things that I have to say based off of the current situation. But thank you so much for Sacred Voices and Bree for helping putting all of this together.
Hi, I'm back on the mic. See, look at me doing all the things. I was like, let me get to the mic. Thank you, Deb, for all the things. I feel personally attacked because of your zodiac, just banter. Because I'm a Leo sun and a Cancer moon and a Scorpio rising, so I feel attacked. Anyway, it's fine. I'm gonna do two quick poems, because I'm nervous doing these poems. And then I'll read this paper, and then I'll do all the fun things. I'm a good host. I think I'm a good host. I'm a good host. I'm going to speak this into existence. I am a good host. Thank you. I am doing love poems because Black love is dope. Black love is dope, but it also makes me very nervous. Okay, I'll do this one because I have never performed this one before, and it's just very funny.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm sick of Leos. I'm so sick of Leos.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, are we going to fight on the Sacred Voices thing? Because we can fight. It's okay. We can fight. If anyone wants to fight Leos, I'm here. Leo season's coming up after Cancer season, so I'm here. Okay. Why did y'all put me and Deb in the same place together? Oh, where is it? I lost it. That's unfortunate. Oh, I messed with it. Where did it go? Oh, cool. I found it. Look. I found it, y'all. I did the thing. Cool. This one is untitled, and it's fine. It's about my boo. It's fine. It's ridiculous. It is a ridiculous poem. I have never shared this with her. Maybe she's watching this. Who knows? So, it starts off with so. I've never written a love poem like ever, which makes so sense because I'm a Leo sun and Cancer moon and Scorpio rising, and let me tell you how much love that produces. A lot. And maybe this isn't a love poem either. Maybe it's a way of putting all the emotions I was too scared to whisper in her ear before leaving her house. I think it's better to say it's a crush poem, because I'm crushing hard. I literally can't get her out of my head. For 2 years, I've been going back and forth between wanting to reach out and being too much of a weenie to do so, but she told me a weenie is just winter spelled differently, so I guess I won. She makes me melt a lot. She makes me break a lot too, but melting and breaking into her has never felt so good. She is the softest thing since Wonder Bread, freshly picked up from the store. She smells fantastic. She feels like electricity and the biggest hug that makes you wonder if you're breathing or not. And I take a breath. She laughs at her own jokes that aren't funny, but she makes them funny. Yes, she is that person. And I laugh too, because I think there's something beautiful in falling in love with a Black woman's laugh. It sounds like every holy horn and choir when the gates of heaven open up. My God. Oh, Baptist child, get it right. I haven't been to church in a while. It sounds like every holy horn and choir when the gates of heaven open up. It sounds like freedom, like welcome home, like I like you too. It's okay to be yourself with me. Take your walls down and breathe a little bit. Okay, y'all, so last night, she told me my thighs would receive not 1, not 2, but 5 stars on Yelp. And if I was to sell the meat of my thighs, I'd have some good money. She told me, here is prime rib, the bottom here is stew meat, and the middle part, she'd say that'd be deli meat for a good sandwich. Let me just stop here and say, yes, I told her that that is cannibalism, and she told me, no, it's not, and to have an open mind about it. This is the person I'm dating and I'm in love with. I've never laughed so hard in my life until I met her. She makes me feel safe and seen. Maybe this is the power of falling for a Black woman unconditionally and carefully. So yeah, you can say I'm crushing hard, but I deserve this. I deserve to look at someone I fear and adore at the same time and feel happy about it. So maybe this isn't a love poem. Maybe it's a crush poem. Or maybe it's just another entry in my notes section at 2:58 a.m., but I think it was too long overdue to write it, and maybe I'll write more. That's the first one. It's the hardest one I've ever had to do in my life because I haven't done the thing. And I'm going to do a harder one, which means singing. Ooh, bye. All the people are leaving me. Aston, should I do a singing one? I want to do a singing one, but I'm also like, I'm not a singer. You remember the last singing one that I did? I do. Yeah? Do you think that was good? Yeah? Okay. Aston said it was good. I should do it again. All right. Man, I wish I had Chicka in my ear because it's part of the Chicka song. Anyway, this is inspired by Chicka. It's called Want Me. Chicka's song is called Want Me. It's fine. Am I going to sing this? Yes. I don't know if y'all heard, but Aston's like, yes. Oh, okay. Do I have time to get water? Do I have time? I don't have time to get water? No. Ugh, what if I croak on stage? That'd be hilarious. You know, I'm already embarrassing myself enough. Here we go. Okay. Bras. I don't know who invented bras. Anyway. I don't know what I might do. Holy shit, I think I like you. This ain't something I can fight through, and I don't want to, 'cause I want you just for me, just for me. I think of you often, the way you take up the room, the way your body and soul resonate in me. There's something powerful about you. I've convinced myself that you aren't real because you smell so sweet and you feel so soft in the way you taste. Let me not get started. I think I'm falling harder than a superhero landing, harder than tectonic plates, harder than subbing your toe on the edge of the couch. See, I think about your couch often and the blessings we've shared together on it. But I think more about your couch. I think about the way your mouth curves up in a sly smile when you say something slick, the way you snap your fingers and is received. I think about your waist beads a lot. I think about your waist beads a lot. I think about how your thighs are my favorite place to be. I think about your tattoos and your dreams and how much I feel so safe with you. And of course, I won't tell you this until now if you're watching. I'll hide it in the small glances I give you in public. I'll tell you telepathically while you're sleeping because I wake up before you. I'll tell you in my laughter because all I know is joy with you. I will admit I'm truly flexing because I have you on my arm. You make me feel like I got wings and we soar higher than Icarus and his secret love for the sun. We go past that. I've told you once and I will tell you again. You are the last stop before we get to heaven. And if you ever doubt my love for you, I'll prove to you I'm genuine. No matter how many times I will always tell you. I don't know what I might do. Holy, I think I like you. This ain't something I can fight through. I don't want to, 'cause I want you just for me, just for me. Girl, do you want me? I'm never doing this ever again. Never gonna do that ever again. That's the scariest thing I've ever done. And I went ziplining. And that's the scariest thing I've ever done. Gotta grab this paper. Let me just, since I can't do silence, we'll grab this paper, walk around the studio and things. Okay, I'm gonna do this paper thingy thing. And then we have we have a presentation for you. I made a presentation. So after this paper thingy thing and some videos, you're gonna watch a presentation and get woke. So we are broadcasting live on Denver Open Media 92.9 FM and 89.3 HD3. Denver Open Media is dedicated entirely to local artists like people like us, Sacred Voices. If you would like to hear more Sacred Voices on the radio, which you should, I think I'm funny and I do dope poems and other people do dope things, you can vote on the programs you like online at denveropenmedia.org or visit the app. They have an app. I didn't know that. At denver.open.media. So, with that being said, please do the thing. Listen to us on the radio. Why would you not want to listen to me on the radio? There are a couple of things that you don't want to listen to me on the radio, but ignore that. Listen to me on the radio. It'll be great. Okay. We are going to have Parent Possible's video show up again. They are doing really great things around the census, and you get to get some dope information going on. So, Parent Possible is going to do the thing. I dropped the paper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm Heather with Parent Possible, and I'm here with an important message about the census. Historically, children under 5 are undercounted in the census. This year, let's make sure they're all counted. Some $13 billion are at stake for very important programs like early childhood education. Making sure you get counted makes sure that we get the funding we deserve. You can respond online, by phone, or by mail. It's safe, simple, and secure. In Colorado, everyone counts.
Cool. So I hope you learned some dope information from Parent Possible. I know I always learn dope information from them every time I watch that short video. Please go source out that video if you want to learn more. And so moving forward, we are going to have our slideshow. Oh, I dropped my mask. We're going to have our slideshow being presented. I just made a slideshow of all the names of Black folks who have been taken from us, whether that is from police brutality or whether that is just from racism in general. So we are going to have that being played. Please take time to stand in solidarity with the Black community, stand in solidarity with these Black people who have been taken from us, and truly just say their names. If you haven't said their names before, please say their names. If you don't know what a name, if you haven't seen that name like on your social media, please research who they are, know their story, know their life. And yeah, that is what I'll have to say. I don't know if I have to say words. Am I going to say their names? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to say their names. Cool. So like I said, Sacred Voices stands in solidarity with Black Lives Matter forever and always. We at Sacred Voices are committed to standing together, creating spaces, and imagining a world free of anti-Blackness, racism, and white supremacy. Please say these names and create space for who we have lost. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tony McDay, Tony and Salou. It's a really beautiful name, but I will get better at saying her name. Rhea Milton, Dominique Fells, or Remy Fells, Atanya Jefferson, Aurora Rosier? It's a beautiful last name. Stephen Clark, Bothan Jean, Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, Michelle Cousseau, that's French, Freddie Gray, Tanisha Fonville, Eric Gardner, Akaya Guri, Gabriella Navarze, it's a beautiful last name, Tamir Rice, Michael Brown, Sandra Bland, Tanisha Anderson, Ahmed Abri, Titi Gully. Please continue saying these names. Continue fighting for Black lives and Black futures. Continue to use your privilege for others. The fight isn't over. The work has just begun. All of these names. I always have a hard time saying all of these names because I'm like, these are all my family members who have been taken from me. On the slideshow that you just watched or just witnessed, there were some petitions underneath the name. So like Breonna Taylor, her killers are still free. Only one has been fired from his job. So please demand justice for Breonna Taylor. Please sign the petitions, call all the attorney generals, call the mayor, call all your city council people and demand justice for her. Tony McDay, Titi Gully, Dominique Fells, Rhea Milton all have petitions as well because they were recent. So please just keep signing petitions. The work is not over. There are some protesting dying down. People are going back to quote unquote normal, but there are still petitions going around. There is still work that you need to do. Use your phone. If you are, on your laptop, use your laptop, use your privilege. Go up to Governor Polis if you can. If you have that privilege, go up to Governor Polis and be like, hey, do all the things. Like I said before in the show, Elijah McClain was a young Black person who was murdered by the Aurora Police Department here in Colorado. If you have not demanded justice for his life, please do. Call Governor Polis, call our Mayor Hancock, call the mayor of Aurora, which I forget the name, but I can pull it up. Police just demand justice in all aspects. I feel like people have this activism high where people are like, yeah, let's do all the things. And then you do all the things, you get tear gas. You're like, wow, let me write this think piece about how I've been tear gassed by the police, and then not do anything else afterwards. If I have to continue being black 24/7, 365 days, you can continue being an ally, quote unquote ally. I don't believe in allies. Just be a good person. So sign the petitions. Do the thing. What am I talking about next? I don't know. We can just have an interview. I don't know. Unless Courtney's ready. I didn't get a message from Courtney, so I can check. I still feel attacked by Deb. I'm just like, why would you attack my zodiac sign like that? Why? I don't understand. Courtney is not here yet, so we can just do the thing. I don't know. Close it out for the radio. Sure, I will. I'm going to close it out for the radio then. Can I do that? Yeah. Cool. Can I say the paper thingy thing again? Yeah. I like saying the paper thingy thing. Sounds like I'm like, I should be a voiceover for like Alexa or Siri. I feel like everyone would be very annoyed if I was in their homes and be like, hey, you remember when you said you were going to do that in the fridge? I feel like people would not buy Alexa if my voice was in it. Anyway, my partner has Alexa and I don't like her. So we are broadcasting live on Denver Open Media, 92.9 FM and 89.3 HD3. Denver Open Media is dedicated entirely to local artists like us, Sacred Voices. So if you'd like to hear more Sacred Voices, which you should, I don't know why you don't want to, please do it. You might make me cry. I'm a Cancer moon. Please don't do that. You can vote on the programs you like online at denveropenmedia.org, or you can visit the app. Did you know that Denver Open Media had an app? I didn't know that. At denver.open.media. So we are Sacred Voices. I'm going to close it out for the radio show. It is a thing. We are Sacred Voices. We have open mics every fourth Friday of the month. It is the fourth Friday of June. Thank you, Aston. Our next open mic will be July 24th. Please show up for it. I will be there. You can see my face again. I may or may not have braids. Who knows? It's a mystery. If you want to donate to us, Sacred Voices on the Venmo. We will get cash out.
You're listening to Denver Open Media Radio, 92.9 FM, K225BF.
Oh, yeah. If you want to follow us on social media, you can go to Sacred Voices Denver on Facebook and Instagram. Sacred Voices Denver on Facebook and Instagram. We don't have a Twitter. No. We should get a Twitter. I'm going to make a Twitter. If you want to follow us on Twitter, if you want to follow us on Twitter, comment on this Facebook post, or like find our Facebook post and comment on it, and then I'll make us Twitter. Because Twitter is like deep black hole space that I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm closing it out for the radio show, but the Facebook folks, y'all can still hang out and stuff. I don't know what to do. What do I do? Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Yay, I did it. Wow. Wait, does that mean I can be silent now that I'm not on the radio? Yes. Can I read the comments on? Ooh, Oh. Deborah said, like my gullible butt took him serious. What happened? Hey, Polis, do all the things. Facts, period. Mike Kaufman is the Aurora Mile. Thank you. I didn't know that. Cool.
When is Courtney? 8:30?
Courtney gets off at work at 8:30. I don't know why I'm talking into the mic. It's fine. Courtney gets off at 8:30, and then she said that she could hop on after she's driving home. So, all the things. Y'all ever just like look at yourself and you're like, I'm a human? Jesse, you want to do your piece? Jesse! I can't see all the... Did Shanae see my poem?
Yeah, it doesn't scroll back because I...
Boo. Shanae, if you saw my poem, text me. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, yeah, come do your piece, Jesse.
No. No, I will ingest your germs. So there was a comment made earlier about applause and just the need to hear applause, and I was thinking, I personally, and I know a lot of people that are really applauding the work that's being done. And that's all that's being done is applauding. And let's applaud ourselves for how much we can applaud what's happening, but then maybe the applause isn't really what we need. Maybe we need action. And I think that there's a lot of people that are applauding that don't know what to do. And so I'm going to offer a suggestion to those people that aren't sure what to do. Fight the battle that's on your front. If you can't go to a protest, if you can't be a black person, if you can't be a marginalized voice, then be who you are and take care of the problem that's on your doorstep. And I don't know exactly what that looks like, because it's a personal thing. But if you are going to applaud, know that the applause comes after the victory. And we are not even close to really getting to the root of the problem, because who has the power to make those changes? We can complain to the people that are in power, but the truth is that we are empowered as individuals to do what we are charged to do. And that might be something small. That might just be not laughing when somebody says something racist or sexist or ableist or just egocentric. That's where the battleground is fought. It's fought in our own hearts. It's fought within ourselves, and it doesn't matter who you are, or what you look like, or how you identify yourself. The truth of your experience will inform you what you need to do. And I'd like to share just a story that really changed my perspective, because a friend of mine was talking about being invited to a birthday party where there was going to be a performer that has sexually assaulted many of the people in that circle. And there's this question of, well, can we just get along? And sometimes the answer is no. So all I'm asking is for those people that don't know what to do, just look inside and ask yourself, what am I condoning? What am I allowing to happen that is an injustice and that I haven't maybe thought that there was anything that I could do before? Well, now is the time where you can do something. And I think that if people judge you for what that is, then they're clarifying who they are in the situation. So that's my part. Thank you.
It would be nice to be up on this stage. Medical child. It would be nice to be up on the stage. Hi, I'm up. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I did all the poems that I wanted to do. I could do the poems that I don't want to do. But I don't think anyone wants to do that because I'd put minimal effort into it. Aston, I wish you would have brought your guitar. This would have been a low stakes show for you.
I mean, I didn't want to impose. It's the Black Lives Matter show.
Yeah. But here we are. What do I do now? Ooh, y'all remember those organizers and activists and organizations that I was talking about earlier? Do you remember their names? Korea White, Bianca McCann, Ase2, Lady Speech, Adri Norris, Carrie Joy, Candy Sidabaka. Who else is doing the work? All the people are doing the work. Organizations, Project Voice, my dope organization that I work for. I love Project Voice. Creative Strategies for Change. BLM 5280. Who else is doing the work? I guess Sacred Voices is doing the work. The Chrysalis House, my love I love the Chrysalis House so much. I miss the Chrysalis House. I just want to rant about how I miss the Chrysalis House. If you haven't been to the Chrysalis House, you should go to the Chrysalis House when like it opens and the co-founders are comfortable being around humans. Oh, the Chrysalis House is let me not get this messed up before the co-founders come for me. From my brain, it's a sex positive co-op that, you know, tries to have conversations around sexuality and around kink and around just like sex work in general. And they support sex workers in Denver. They support women in Denver. One of the co-founders is a therapist, so they have their therapy clients there. They're just really a dope organization just to like feel all the things. So like as a Black person, but also as a queer person, but also as a trans person, it feels like home when you go there. I feel like I don't have to choose between either of my identities to be there. They have really rad events like Munches, where it's a non-sexual discussion around things. I think I did that right. I feel like Shanae is going to kill me because I didn't do it right. But the Chrysalis House is dope. I love the Chrysalis House. Yes. There is a protest and a rally for Elijah McClain that's happening tomorrow. I think it's being led by youth. I think it's being led by young people. So if you're on Facebook, just maybe type in Elijah McClain rally Denver. And if you're in Denver, please go to that. You will not see my face because coronavirus is scary and people don't wear their mask. And I'm like, scary. Oh yeah, Sacred Voices. We're looking for board members. Please be a board member. Because then you can hang out with me, you can hang out with Aston, you can Zoom chat with Josie, and then maybe see little baby Leo creation, but I don't know about that. But I get that, because that's cool. We are looking for board members. If you are looking to, you know, support your community, enhance your community, or just you have time, and you are a person with time on your hands, and you want to do something, please be a board member with us. We don't have an application up yet, but my brain will make an application for all the people who are interested in being a board member. I don't know. Man. Oh, I want to talk about all the people who don't wear masks in public. What is wrong with you all? What is wrong with you all? Why are you not wearing your mask? I went into the store today, and all the people weren't wearing masks, and I was like, it's the Walgreens, and y'all are just walking around without masks. And like there was like a section where it's like cloth masks for like $1.99, and I was like, why are you all not buying these masks? Anyway, I also saw a bunch of videos of like people going to like their like city councils, and they're like, it's terrible not to wear masks. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be there. Anyway, that's all I have to talk about. My mom works at the hospital. She tells me all the crazy things that happen at the hospital. It's wild, but I don't know. It's cool. My sister also works at the hospital. I don't work at the hospital, but it's fun. You know, I find that really like fascinating that like all of my family is like medical besides me. Like I slipped out of like that path. Like everyone was like, yeah, medical, my child's gonna be a doctor. And I was like, ooh, ethnic studies. And then I slipped away, but yeah, I don't know what to talk about. I like this mic though. I miss this mic. I miss having a mic. Also, man, I know I keep asking like Aston and Tony, but I'm just like, do y'all ever just like look at yourself and you're like, I'm a human. I have a body. Like, this is my arm. This is my other arm. I have legs. I have long legs. You can't see all of my legs, but I have long legs. I'm composed of all legs, actually. Huh, yeah. I am composed of all legs, if you actually think about it. I am not funny. I wish I was funny. I wish Deb was here. That's the thing. Man, if y'all are watching on Facebook, what is one thing that you wish that you were? I wish I was funny. That's it. I also wish my hair grew as like fast as I wanted it to grow, but then I could also like cut it off and it wouldn't be angry at me. Those are my things. Aston, what do you wish that you could do? Aston wishes that he could play the guitar better. However, you play the guitar fantastic. I see your videos, you get all the views and the likes, and I'm like, wow, I should get a guitar. And then I realize I have a piano, and I'm like, gotta play that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Courtney, are you? Dearest Courtney, where art thou? Oh, ha 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 ha. Shanae wants a poem. I don't want to do a poem. I don't. My partner wants me to redo the poems.
You're up there. You're in control.
I do this thing where I like strategically plan to do poems when my partner is not paying attention. Yeah. And then I'm like, hey, I did a poem about you. And they're just like, oh, where? And I'm like, you missed it. Oh, I guess I'll do a poem. I'm not going to do the singing one because that requires me to sing. But I'll do the one where it's about cannibalism. Yeah. I feel like people watching this are like, what? Cannibalism? Anyway, wow, yay, yeah, Shanae, this is for you. If you're watching this, it's for you. So I've never written a love poem, like, ever, which makes no sense because I'm a Leo sun and Cancer moon, and let me tell you how much love that produces. It produces a lot, actually. I'm also like a Virgo Venus and a Virgo Mars. That's not important. And maybe this isn't a love poem either. Maybe it's a way of putting all the emotions I was too scared to whisper in her ear before leaving her house. I think it's better to say it's a crush poem. Because I'm crushing hard. I literally can't get her out of my head. For 2 years, I've been going back and forth between wanting to reach out and being too much of a weenie to do so. But she said weenie is just winners spelled differently. So I guess I won. She makes me melt a lot. She makes me break a lot too, but melting and breaking into her has never felt so good. Let me tell you, she is the softest thing since Wonder Bread, freshly picked up from the store. She smells fantastic. She feels like electricity and the biggest hug that makes you wonder if you're breathing or not. So I take a breath. She laughs at her own jokes that aren't funny, but she makes them funny. Yes, she is that person, and I laugh too. Because I think there's something beautiful about falling in love with a black woman's laugh. It sounds like every holy horn and choir when the gates of heaven open up. It sounds like freedom, like welcome home, like I like you too. It's okay to be yourself with me. Take your walls down and breathe a bit. Last night, she told me my thighs would receive not 1, not 2, but 5 stars on Yelp, and if I was to sell the meat of my thighs, I'd have some pretty good money. She told me around here is prime rib, the bottom here is stew meat, in the middle part, she say that would be a deli meat for a good sandwich. Let me just stop y'all here, again, and tell you all, yes, I told her that is cannibalism, and she told me it's not, and to have an open mind about it. I've never laughed so hard in my life until I met her. She makes me feel safe and seen. Maybe this is the power of falling for a black woman, unconditionally and so carefully. So yeah, I guess you can say it's a crush poem, because I'm crushing hard, but I deserve this. I deserve to look at someone and I fear and adore at the same time and feel happy about it. So maybe this isn't a love poem, maybe it's a crush poem, or maybe it's another section in my notes that I wrote at 3:58 a.m., but I think it was too long overdue to write it, and maybe I will write more. I have written so many more. I am done. I did the poem. Are you happy, Shanae? Did the thing. Oh, I said your name on live. Crap. Oh, I said her name? Crap. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. It's fine. I did the thing. I'm not going to do the singing one because that takes a lot of energy from me. What do I do now? I don't know what I do now. We're just waiting for Courtney. Any word from Courtney? You know, honestly, I like my bed. And I feel like you just like, you act now and then ask for forgiveness later. And by forgiveness, I mean you ask Courtney to come to the next open mic. July 24th. Yeah. We may do a sign off. I like my bed. It is also 8. And my bedtime is 9. I'm one of those people. So, Courtney, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Also, if you're not watching it, I'm also sorry if you watch it. We're going to sign off because I am sleepy and hosting a show takes a lot of energy from me. Do I have to do the paper thing? If you want to. I lost it. Oh, the paper thing is over there. I lost the thing. I'm doing the host stuff. Oh, you can see my legs. See, I'm composed of all legs, actually. 5'11", 5'10". I'm one of the fives. Cool. I'm going to channel my inner Siri Alexa voice. We are broadcasting live on Denver Open Media, 92.9 FM and 89.3 HD3. Denver Open Media is dedicated entirely to local artists like us, Sacred Voices. If you would like to hear more Sacred Voices, which you should, I don't know why you don't want to. I think I'm a cool person. Aston is a cool person. Denver Open Media are cool people. Sacred Voices is a cool organization. You can vote on the programs you like online at denveropenmedia.org or visit the app via denver.open.media. Am I doing the census plug or am I just signing off? I'm going to sign off. One more time? Yeah, cool. We're going to do the census plug. So we have a really cool organization called Parent Possible. They have some really rad videos for you learning about the census. It takes like a minute to understand the census from them. So we're going to play it, and it's going to be cool. And I'm going to sign us off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm Heather with Parent Possible, and I'm here with an important message about the census. Historically, children under 5 are undercounted in the census. This year, let's make sure they're all counted. Some $13 billion are at stake for very important programs like early childhood education. Making sure you get counted makes sure that we get the funding we deserve. You can respond online, by phone, or by mail. It's safe, simple, and secure. In Colorado, everyone counts.
Ha ha ha. Cool, we're back. So we're gonna start off. It's gonna be cool. It was fun. It was nice vibing with y'all, even though I couldn't see your comments. Next time I'll like maybe bring my laptop and like watch your comments. But we are Sacred Voices. We are looking for board members. Come be a board member with us. If we get enough board members, maybe I'll make shirts. I don't know.
July 24th.
Our next open mic is July 24th. We have open mics every fourth Friday of the month. So this is the fourth Friday of June. July 24th is the fourth Friday of July. So come. Do the thing on July 24th. You can donate to us via Venmo at Sacred Voices. We're going to get Cash App, PayPal, all the things. Maybe, I don't know, technical stuff.
Big shout out to Alex and Emmanuel for watching and commenting.
Ooh.
Good friends.
Oh, Alex and Mateo?
I know Mateo was watching.
You say Manuel? Who's Manuel? Oh, big shout out to Alex and Manuel for showing up. Maybe it's Manuel or is it Mateo? Emmanuel. Alex and Emmanuel, thank you all for watching. I know I'm weird, but I appreciate y'all. It is you who keep me going. Supported to Mateo, I saw your name pop up a little bit. Supported to Shanae, I saw your name pop up a little bit. Sorry for saying your name, but I guess people know that we're dating now. Anyway, big shout out to all the people. I'm gonna go to sleep. We're Sacred Voices. Please join us July 24th. I'm going to leave Octopus Arms.